This is Mark Yates, Cheltenham manager. So Mark, how have the players reacted from Tuesday?
They're fine. We've just done something different today with them. It was always the plan, no matter what. It was a difficult game for us. Really tricky, hard surface that we didn't deal with properly, and it's left one or two, a bit stiff, as we would have expected. But they're fine. They're in good spirits. We've done what we wanted to do, and they're getting something to eat now, which just something different to make sure we refocus again and start again today. But obviously Saturday is the important one.
I know that the cold snap's hit, and you want to play as many games as possible. But Tuesday's game, I mean, the pitch was hard. Should it really gone ahead?
Listen, anything I say about Tuesday night is going to sound like sour grapes. So I'm not going to comment. I had my say on Tuesday night. I think if I'd have been forceful with the ref before the game, I think I'd have got it. He would have called it off. But I was quite happy to give it a go. But it's gone. Can't do anything about it. It's gone. It was only 3 points that we didn't collect. We can only control the controllables, and unfortunately the weather's not one of them. We make contingencies. We do everything the best we can. We have Winchcombe that we could use, but today was just about something different, something just to take them on a jog and a stretch, and take the monotony away from it all. So they'll be fine. We'll be back on the. We think seasons will be fine tomorrow to train in the afternoon. So we'll train a bit later and do all our. We've got a bit of prep work when we go back, and the boys will be ready for Saturday.
Yeah. And obviously Hereford local derby,
yep.
And that must be all the motivation
the
players need.
Absolutely, great game for us. We've not got a good record there, but that's in the past. We've got to put that right on Saturday. We've got to put work rate in. We've got to put the effort in, like we've been doing all season, and just look to go on another run. We've lost. We've lost one game, and we just got to make sure that we don't lose two, and we try and take 3 points. We're looking forward to it. The boys, they're quite, they've come in. They're a bit quiet this morning, first thing, but they've livened up already. You can see they're going to, because they've got pride, and they know. We know we didn't do ourselves justice the other night. We got beaten by a very good side. But we've proved so are we. And on the night they were just better than us. So. No problems with that, and we're looking forward to Saturday.
Yeah, and obviously a chance with the loan market as well. Are you any closer to bringing in new players?
Probably not. I don't think anything up will be happening before the weekend, and I'm fine with that. No problem at all. Things will happen over the coming weeks. No, rest assured of that, but only for the right ones.
So no latest on the unnamed midfielder.
No.
Okay. And as well, how's Steve Elliott? How's he doing?
Yeah, he's fine. He's getting there. He's been jogging today and stepping up his rehab, and he'll be 10 days probably before we see him in a shirt. But he's progressing well. Feels really good. But we've waited for 3-4 weeks. We're not going to rush him back just for the sake of on the back of losing one game. Not a problem. We just got to refocus. Steve will back in his own good time, and when him and Wes decide that it's the right time.
Is it tempting because of Steve to get defensive cover in, or is that not something?
Potential, but potentially, but the other night it's the first time we've been put to the sword like that with three great strikes. Keith's been doing excellent in the middle of the defence there, and Garbutt's a good quality player. Benno's been superb all season. Sido, it was just one of those nights where things ended up in the back of our net. So no knee-jerk reaction. We get back to work properly tomorrow on the grass and making sure that we are fully prepared for a local derby. But we're always looking. But it's got to be right in every way.
And what about Jack Butland? Any plans to get him in?
Scott Brown's in goal, and that's where we are. And Scotty will play on Saturday, and that's all I can say on the matter, to be honest.
Yeah. And I'm going to move on to the national news now. You've managed well against Harry Redknapp. What are your thoughts on him and the vacant manager situation with England?
Well, I don't think they're after me, so and I think we should just end that one right there and then, like you ended it to me this morning. I think so. Next.
And were you surprised with the departure of Capello?
No, probably not. Probably not. But I think that, like I said this morning, I think the media hacks had got it in for him. I think they were never going to back off. I think it's you know, the right decision. For we can just now get a new manager in, be whatever, on an interim basis or a permanent, whatever they think's right. Hopefully, you know, it's the right person, and just, you know, get the players sorted out for the Euros in the summer. But you know, that's not my concern. My concern is finishing this season off properly.
And obviously at 4-1, I mean, the team possibly could have collapsed, but you did fight back well in the second half, and that must be quite pleasing on a night,
first half
of negatives. But
first half they threw everything at us, and you know, they've scored 3 absolute worldies, and you know, sometimes that can shock you. And I think the boys were in a bit of shock after about 35 minutes when that third one went in, where, you know, they've been on top, but not really had too many attempts at goal. Whereas three strikes from 25 yards later, they're 3-1 up. But my players showed tremendous resolve in the second half, and like I said, it was getting trickier and trickier to play. But we kept at it, and that's testament to Neil, to everybody on the bench who urged them on, and you know, the players who went on and the players who were on who just kept it going. You know, teams in the past could have crumbled there, but we stood strong, and you know, if we'd have got another one, it might have been a little bit more interesting.
Good stuff. Thank you very much, Mark.
My pleasure.
Mark, do you think Hereford away is quite a good one to have after that? Because obviously the fans will be looking forward to it. It's a chance to.
Yeah, of course.
Right.
It's, you know, definitely local derby. They'll be massively up for it. They'll be looking to beat us like they normally do. And we've got to go there with a bit of resolve and a bit of a lot of determination, a lot of effort, a lot of energy, and do what we do best. And if we do that, we know we can beat anybody. We're certainly not out of anything. We are, you know, in there scrapping with a host of others, and you know, there's plenty of other teams who'd like to be in our position. We're there. We've just got to make sure we do everything we can to get 3 points on Saturday.
Yeah, early days yet, but do you think there's more hope of this game being on than there was last week at this stage?
I haven't a clue at the moment, John. I'll be lying if I said anything different. The temperatures are supposed to not be so bad tonight and Friday night, so you know, we want to play. Of course we do. You know, they've not played for a couple of weeks as well, so I'm sure they'll want to play. They'll be doing all they can. Hopefully, they've got frost covers, and hopefully the pitch is playable and ready. But you, like I said before, you can only control what you can control, and unfortunately, if he wants to send a bit of snow down and a bit of ice down and freezing weather, then sometimes you just got to take stock and just get on with it. Yeah,
as you said, Scott Brown's playing at the moment. He's doing particularly well. But
he is.
Birmingham have said I think they're quite keen to get Jack out again, but he's got an injury at the moment, has he? Is that right?
Yeah.
Is that
apparently
why
so, yeah.
he's not here at the moment?
Why he's not here is because he's not here. Listen, Scott's number. I'm not saying anything about it. Jack's obviously a player we like, obviously a player we've had in the past, and what will be will be. But you know, Scott is in charge of that jersey at the moment, and he's got to keep doing the business like he has been.
Yeah. On the subject of the midfielder, one of the names that's come up is Lee Johnson.
Yeah.
Is that somebody that you've spoken to and were interested in signing?
Yeah, I spoke to him. He's had offer from other clubs in and around our league and the league above. Obviously, location-wise, we have a chance, but he's been offered terms in Scotland a lot longer than the deal that we're on at the moment. So right at this moment, I don't anticipate anything happening, but you never know.
Yeah.